Hello and welcome back to this playthrough of Mass Effect, and today I am annoyed. I am annoyed because I had recorded a load of stuff on Noveria, which started that mission, we were going in, it was all good, and we'd finished up some other stuff as well, namely the Conrad Werner questline that had been finished, and I'd done the mission on the moon with the Rogue VI. That had been done. The only problem is that none of the audio recorded, so it's pretty much useless, which is monumentally frustrating and incredibly annoying because it was around about an hour and 50 minutes worth of stuff. So that's all gone. On the bright side, it does mean we get through the story quicker, because all we've now got to do really is head to Noveria. I've done a load of stuff of finishing off side quests. I mean, the only one that we've got that's an actual mission now is the investigation of the Geth in the Armstrong Nebula. That's the only one we've got left, and besides that, it's the stuff at Vermeer. Sorry, not Vermeer, Noveria is the next thing. So we're going to start on that now. And this is going to be incredibly annoying for me. As you can see, we're already at Luna. We've been to the moon and dealt with all of that. That was the last thing that... the first thing that I'd recorded that had no audio, so that's incredibly annoying. But yeah, let's head to Noveria. And it might, from my point of view, do all of this again. I'm just kind of glad that I noticed it before I'd done the whole thing, because that would have been so annoying.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Right, so let's head to the airlock and deal with this. I've decided I'm taking Liara and Garrus. Boop and boop. Accept and accept.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
I think since the last actual episode that I put up on my channel, I've improved my equipment a lot. Almost everybody's now carrying Spectre weapons, and our armor's been greatly improved. Garrus now actually has something that's usable.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock!
We are authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
Yeah. I don't like her. The blonde is quite annoying.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Analeas. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty
Quite
heavy
a few.
security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I'm not here to dig out any corporate secrets.
That's gratifying to hear.
That one.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
That's where I need to be then.
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, I trust her.
No, we don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're a part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Right. So let's actually head into the port proper.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Alright, let's check out this guy. Because he has something he wants us to do.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analeas. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking
No,
for?
if memory serves, there was nothing of any use in his non-standard stuff. To be honest, there's not a great deal of stuff here to begin with, but we'll pick up the license and the metagel. And the grenade upgrades, actually, as well. Right, let's speak to the administrator next.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Analeas.
She
One
got there
moment,
quick.
please. Mr. Analeas,
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Will do.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
Funny thing about humans, we're pretty loyal to our home world.
My homeworld is clean. Poverty is non-existent. If you take some perverse pride in that overheated, acid-washed slum, that is your business. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second-guessing of galactic law.
Seriously, fuck this guy.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Noveria's backers.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
So she's definitely packing some heat.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
I'd love to just keep him there and wasting his money, but I haven't got anything else to talk to him about.
I have no more questions at this time.
I'm not going to turn in the...
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Because he might be able to give me some money.
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan.
Actually, that is a point. We are kind of loaded at the moment. One of the benefits of doing all of those side quests was that I got a crap load of equipment. And a lot of it I ended up selling off. So... oh, doesn't have any. So yeah, I get loads of money and much better equipment.
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keen?
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
It's interesting to me that the Citadel does allow AI research to continue, considering all of the stuff with the Geth and how heavily restricted it is. I'd have thought that would have been a bit too risky for them, but apparently not. So let's just head through here. This takes us to the bar, which is where we will find one Lorik Keen. Gonna get anything over the intercom there? No, apparently not. One of the benefits, I suppose, of having to do this again is that I actually know where it is that I'm going and what the results are, and I'll give the same sort of decisions and what have you as I did when I recorded this for the first time.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Well, it seems awfully familiar with me.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone.
Who are you calling dull?
That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
Seems easy enough.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
I mean, 500 credits is chump change, but it's better than nothing.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go
Seems
see him
easy
now.
enough.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Let's go and see what this guy can do for us.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas? Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Military. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Alliance contracted to Mars Gene for its enhancement programs.
Mr. Vargas, I'm here to talk business with you. If you'd rather speculate on politics, I can visit another Gen Eng firm.
You have my full attention, Shepard. I'm merely getting a handle on my negotiating position. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. You can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in CG muscle degeneracy.
Mars Gene's clotting enhancement improves speed by 16%.
Ah, I see you've done some research. That's their official claim. However, we believe they cherry-picked their sample to show optimum results. The numbers we provide are strict mathematical averages. I can get you those improvements for 30K credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
That's the commercial price for individual purchasers. I'm offering you millions of jobs, Mr. Vargas. That's worth more than some stock sensory upgrades.
I'll give you a cautious probably. There is a standard discount for bulk orders, but I can't authorize that. I can push it upstairs. I'm sure someone will get back to you on it. I have to admit, it surprised me that you were here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria, some not entirely legal.
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas. Some days I shut down criminals, some days I defuse nukes, some days I like to enjoy private vices. You understand me?
I suppose. My apologies. Your manner is rather informal for a business meeting.
Sorry, Mr. Vargas. That's a call I have to take. Thank you for your time.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to hearing from the Alliance.
Okay, so that went surprisingly well.
Any results?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
I could easily call Mr. Vargas and tell him what I just did.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
Let's just see how we're doing on the old Paragon and Renegade alignment. So we're definitely favouring Paragon so far.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keen? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analaeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
Sounds good to me.
That sounds like a fair trade.
Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If he's paying them under the table, they're mercenaries. I can kill mercenaries.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Can't make any promises there. Right, so let's go and take on these crooked cops and recover this dude's drive. And then we can see about heading towards Peak 15 and maybe bringing down this administrator as well as Benezia, which would be nice. 2 birds, 1 stone, etc, etc. Right, and I do believe we have to go down. We do indeed. There we go. Just see how well we do with this one. For the second time round, I managed to do it pretty well the last time, but let's see how this one goes.
Freeze! Hanshan Security. This office is sealed.
What are you doing in these offices?
The administrator's orders. Laura Keene is under investigation.
Analaeus is paying you to shake this place down. That makes you a criminal. I can kill criminals.
You're bluffing.
Everything the commander has said is true. I'd step aside if I were you.
He ain't paying me enough to take on Spectres or Alliance troops or whatever. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Okay, come on. Come on. couple more guys up here. Come on. Yes. Nice one.
All targets down.
Alright, let's check out the ground floor. There's quite a bit down here. That's a side quest for us to do later. And our actual target is above us. So let's head there. But first, let's break into here. Take that. And that. And break into here. This is going great guns so far. I think I can improve some of my stuff. I can indeed. Garrus. Get the improved rail extension. And the kinetic stabilizer. His accuracy with those Spectre gear is quite good, so awesome. Okay, that's the evidence all got, and now we've just got to head back to Lorik Keene himself and turn this in. But
I
first,
don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
No, I'm not. Are you?
I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling.
yeah, we met
Ilanis
at
Risk
the
Control
dock.
Services.
You were a
Annalaise would
bitch.
throw you off world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
If you want to fight, I'll give you one.
You talk the talk. Let's see if you can walk after I break your legs.
Okay. There's one more down there. Guess we're gonna have to go down to get them. Oh no, maybe not. I got hit by the chair. Right. So with that fun done, let's head back to Lorik Keene. I'm going through this a hell of a lot quicker than I did the first time round, which is good. At least from my opinion, it's good. It's weird how the sound goes down like that so quickly and suddenly. It's weird.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
Speak plain. What's your interest?
Not here, Spectre. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keene. I'll be waiting.
Alright. Seems reasonable enough. Gianna's been quite helpful for us since we've been here, so only fair to hear her out, I guess. Got some nice up-tempo music now. I feel like there should be a fight about to start. So we could just go and talk to Laura Keene straight away, but let's discuss what Gianna wants.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Analeus's corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keene to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Analeus. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, "This month I stole 3 million credits." Keene's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Analeus's guilt in one package.
Why don't you ask Keene directly?
I'm Analeus's secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
Why don't you ask Keene directly?
I'm Analeus's secretary. You'd think he'd believe me?
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is, don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Analeus is driving customers away.
I need Keene's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Analeus is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Keene is offering to pay me. Can you?
I can produce a copy of Analeus's pass for you. I can't move large sums of money without someone noticing.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right. I'll talk to Keene and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Right, so we just got to convince him to grass up the administrator.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
If necessary, yes. Do what I tell you to, or Analeus will find what he's looking for.
It is good to have all our cards on the table. I regret that you have a better hand. Very well, I will testify.
Nice.
Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Right, so let's go and meet up with Gianna. She's in the administrator's office. And then we can see about heading to Peak 15. It's a very like 1980s kind of big business capitalist place, this. It's no surprise that it's kind of going a bit corrupt and open to dodgy business practice.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keene has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
Doesn't this help you? You don't seem particularly happy.
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel like a long day of work is ending. While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there.
Will be.
I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest.
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Yeah, seriously, fuck that guy. Grade A asshole, if ever there was one. More than happy to help her bring him down. Right, so, now that we have the garage pass, we can make our way to Peak 15, where we will encounter Liara's darling mother, Matriarch Benezia. But before that, we have the pleasure of a ride in the Mako. Yes, that most fun of vehicles. Did I go into the wrong one? I did. God damn it. Right. Right, this is the one that we want.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Oh look, it's Geth. What joy.
See, these are what the matriarch had in the crates.
Oh god, my weapon's overheated already. Okay. Well, that wasn't too bad.
What did you do here, Commander?
The Geth ambushed us. We fought back. That's it.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Yeah. That's not really the issue. The fact that is that you've got fucking murderous robots running around your goddamn facilities. Deary me. These people, honestly. Perspective, folks. It's not just a trick of the eye. Right. So I think we'll get through this driving section and then we will call that an episode. Don't think this driving section is too long. A little bit longer than the stuff on the Sky Bridge in Ferros, if memory serves. There are enemies that we have to deal with, though. But helpfully there is stuff that we can pick up on the way, which does make it somewhat more worth it. Let's just deal with stuff down here. Oh shit. Alright, let's pick up this stuff. Right, yeah, there we go. Right, so we are able to repair damage to the Mako. Not that we've really had any to deal with. I think it's the first time we've actually bothered with that. Let's pick this up. I don't remember there being quite so much stuff that we could pick up before, but... Well, that was surely far enough away. Still, never mind. Do kind of wish the shields recharged a bit quicker.
Heading to position.
I didn't get to do any of this stuff when I accidentally buggered up the sound recording, so this is all new for me, like in this playthrough anyway. I didn't. I stopped short of the door to the garage, so we are on fresh stuff. From my perspective, which is more than pleasant. Cool. So pretty much a clear run through this tunnel. So far, so good. Come on. Nice one. I know that there's a another turret further and round this corner. Yep, just showing up on the radar at the bottom. Nice one. And I think we're almost there. I think we just round this corner. There's maybe 1 or 2 turrets left. Yeah, there's one just there. But then after that, I think we'll have arrived. Cool. Right. We have arrived at Peak 15. The next episode we will be exploring this place, clearing out some of the enemies that are here, and maybe getting closer to Benezia. Yeah, sorry there's been a bit of a jump between this episode and the previous one, and all of the whole hoo-ha with the sound I managed to fuck up. So, sorry about that, and I will see you in the next episode. Cheers!